I could throw a few $100s behind a social media post and sit back and go, yep, I've reached my audience. Far from it. You need to understand your demographics. So outside of schools, for example, we might say run a cardiac rehabilitation program. Maybe it's quite narrow and specific that someone who has recently had a cardiac event, so they've had a heart attack, but they don't know where to go post hospital. Do you just integrate back into the community and assume everything's all right? So we then have an obligation to look at our data and statistics to see, right, we're seeing a trend that we've got, people maybe 55 and older starting to experience cardiac health events. How do we get to those people? So an obvious one for some people might just be, we'll put something in the newspaper or whatnot, but we've got to get creative. So we will talk to our emergency departments and say, upon discharge of this client, here's a flyer of something they can access. Or being in a multidisciplinary environment where they might have a touch point with one of our GPs, our GP can refer to that cardiac rehabilitation program, which is sort of that indirect marketing. They're doing our job for us.
Sure.
So we have a responsibility that all of our staff and community are aware of what we do in a multidisciplinary environment. So therefore we can sort of sit back in marketing and allow our, tentacles to go out and rely on the voice of the community to be able to support our services. So it's getting in the message to the right people at the right time, which will then flow on this effect of they will sell our services for us. They become our advocate.